I only need 13 more levels to be the promised level 20.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I was looking forward to 20. It's so rare to actually get to 20.
Yeah. Yeah. At this stage, I don't think it's worth it. I'm sorry, but that has been one of my other complaints about 5e is that after about level 10, it just gets useless. The higher level abilities and whatnot are generally pointless.
I've noted from what I've looked at it, yeah, pretty much after 12, it's kind of, do you really need that?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was looking at the cross leveling that 5e really pushed for multi-classing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really seemed like multi-classing was the bread and butter of 5e.
Right, and the funny thing about that is that if you read through the player's handbook, they didn't really act like they wanted players to multi-class. They acted like that was, oh, well, it's optional, and then when you look through the multi-classing rules, they completely half-ass their way through it. So, but there's a lot of sections of 5e that they half-ass their way through. But like an example is that there's no XP limits. There's no you don't have to divert anything. With multi-class, there's no limit on the number of classes. You could have a character that technically is one level of every class in the book, and there's nothing to stop that in 5th edition. Unlike previous editions, I don't know if 4E had this, but previous to that, the maximum number of classes was 3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even all the way back to 1st edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, it was like, no, you can be 3 classes. That's it.
Which really, if you're going beyond 3, 2's cool, 3's beyond that, it's like, what are you even doing with this character?
If you're going to do more than that, why not just play a bard?
Right?
Which are equally useless.
I don't know. Bards in
I knew that'd get you going.
In old school games, bards were useful. They really were. It wasn't until 3rd edition came out where you looked at the bard class and you're like, why? And then 5th edition comes along and it's like, oh, well, every party has to have a bard because if you don't, who's going to fuck the dragon?
The warlock.
I mean, the warlock, maybe. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm... So yesterday, Wizards announced that via D&D Beyond, D&D Be Gone, they announced that they are. This is a very insidious announcement. So they announced that they are releasing SRD 5.1 to Creative Commons license. And that they will leave OGL 1.0A untouched. And the D&D community, being the half-wits that they are, all are rejoicing. And I'm like, okay, except that, you fucking morons. SRD 5.1 only covers 5th edition. Period. So if you are a third-party content creator and all you ever do is 5th edition content, okay, you can rejoice. It does not cover 3.5, 3, 2nd edition. Anything going all the way back to 1974 is not covered in SRD 5.1. The other part of this is that all of that material is covered under OGL 1.0A. OGL 1.0A has not been altered to say irrevocable. Irrevocable is a legal term. Untouched means exactly piss and shit. It is yet another promise from Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro, and we all have evidence of how closely they keep their promises. So nobody has really won anything. So I don't know. I find it amusing how incredibly fucking stupid the 5th edition community is.
From what I can tell, they're not too concerned with anything older than 5 or older. They want everything for the future.
Well, the fact of the matter is, though, is that so the whole reason, WotC told everybody, oh, well, we want to deauthorize 1.0A because there's too much of a possibility that you might be able to make racist or harmful content. Bullshit.
I think that's all a smokescreen.
No, it completely is. Or, oh, well, we want to deauthorize it so we can come up with a new OGL so that you don't create NFTs. The reality is that Hasbro was the one that wanted to create NFTs in the first place. Nobody else gave a shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so the real reason that they wanted to deauthorize 1.0A is because they don't want any third party creating competition for their own system. They're going to create competition for 6th edition. So the only choice that WotC had was to deauthorize 1.0A.
And from what I've seen on a few things is that it looks like they're pushing for 6th edition to be like 80% digital.
Yes. And they're wanting massive subscription fees, no homebrew content unless you pay the maximum amount top tier. I mean, the whole thing is utterly ridiculous.
And also wanting to a massive amount of microtransactions. Oh, you want a different hairstyle? Oh, you want a different style of great.
You're going to pay $30 a month for D&D Beyond, but and then the question comes up, well, I'm paying $30 a month. The completely outside, almost impossible chance that your character dies. Well, what do you do then? Well, for just an additional $2.99, you can go ahead and purchase a resurrection. I mean, yeah. So
they're treating it like a freaking mobile game, as if we're all like
gambling addicts. Of course, they are. All of their boardroom executives came from Microsoft's Xbox division. Of course, that's what they're doing. But
it's a different type of game. They don't understand.
Yeah, I saw where Hasbro's wanting to take them from $100 million revenue to $500 million in like 2 years span time.
Right. And so here's the reality about the announcement yesterday, and proof positive of how dumb the D&D community is. WotC gave them everything that the community already had. You already had the ability to publish third-party content for 5th edition. They didn't give you anything new. Putting SRD 5.1 into Creative Commons gave you nothing. You already had that. And their promise to not touch OGL 1.0A is empty and hollow. Until it contains irrevocable in the document, they can pull it at any time, which I anticipate they will do, because all of those OSR retro clones, technically speaking, right now, until ORC is out, Pathfinder, Castles and Crusades, Starfinder, Dark Matter, all of those games can suddenly become unpublished because OGL 1.0A is not irrevocable. So all these people cheering about this, oh, we won. What did you win? You already had all that.
Well, the one thing that I dislike the most about all of it is the gray, non-defined, if we don't like what you're doing, we can pull you, but they don't write down exactly if you break these specific rules. No, there's like, oh, we find it in bad taste, but they don't describe that. So on a whim, they could pull anybody for any reason with no accountability.
Exactly. So they, yeah. So if you read the OGL 1.2, which thankfully that's at least okay, we won in that OGL 1.2 is gone, but they did have a clause about hurtful or harmful content that if you publish it, they can yank it. They can yank your license if you post something that they disagree with, they can pull your license outside of published material.
Just a personal view. Oh, right. You're a Republican or you're a Democrat, whatever. Like, no, we don't like that.
If you follow somebody that they don't like, they can pull your license. And then in the next clause, it says, we'll be the sole arbiters of what is and isn't hurtful or harmful content.
Exactly. That's the part I had the biggest problem with.
Right. They don't list out what it is. They're just taking a, well, when we see it, we know it kind of attitude. And there's no guidelines on what that is. And so they can make it up as they go. And that's not acceptable under any terms at all.
And like a lot of people have pointed out, what's fine today might not be fine next year. And with cancel culture the way it is, that's just too gray.
Right. And essentially what they were doing with that is there again, with the authorizing 1.0a, it gets rid of literally everything before 6th edition. There is no more first edition AD&D. They could, that had, in 1974, that had some very questionable stereotypes in it. Dark elves, they have dark skin. And no, we can't have that. So they can just go ahead and get rid of it. Thus eliminating the competition for D and Done.
Mm-hmm.
1.2 was a travesty, but this whole announcement, the community didn't win. The community didn't get anything. You already had that, you fucking idiots. You're declaring a victory for something that you already owned. You already had the ability to do all of that. So once again, Wizards has successfully used obfuscating language and basically hoodwinked all the kids wearing the dunce caps in the room with the IQ high enough to use Velcro on their shoes.
I honestly think even if they get away with this now, once their 6th edition drops in the way that they're hoping to drop it, I really think it's going to... I don't think the mass majority of the community is going to want to play D&D via video game. They could just play a video game.
I know. Well, I mean, we're already doing that with VTTs as it is. I mean... Well,
they're basically just going to take tabletop game and turn it into Elder Scrolls. If I want to play Elder Scrolls, I'll just go play Elder Scrolls.
Right. And it'll be a better game.
Yeah.
To be honest. So, So yeah, that was yesterday, and I just find it funny that all the tourists and the sparkle trolls they were just so hungry for WotC's dick in their mouth. They just ran back at the first sign that, oh, hey, this looks like we got what we wanted. You didn't get anything. You got what you already had. That's like getting mugged and the thief saying, hey, I'm going to be magnanimous and give you your wallet back. Oh, thanks. I won. So, welcome to Waterdeep Dragon Heist. We are quickly approaching the end of this campaign. You guys, as I was telling these guys, you are more or less where you need to be, and you've almost pulled out all of the baddies. But before we get started, we would like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They are just products that we really like. Today, we would like to thank Speechless Bard. She makes beautiful leather products for your tabletop role-playing games, such as leather covers for your core rulebooks. She has a full line of dice bracelets that can be modified with various colors and metallic paints. Very popular one is the Pride bracelet. She has this really cool thing called the Spell Compendium. It looks like a little spell book, and when you open it, it's bifurcated. You can put cards on one side, use the other side as a dice rolling tray, and the inside of the cover has a magnetic spell tracker. Definitely check her out. If you're going to order, give yourself a little bit of time. One, she does all of this work by hand. She is an amazingly talented artist. And two, she's in the UK, so it can take a little bit of time to get over here to the United States. I mean, if you're a viewer that's already in the UK, I guess you don't have to really worry about that so much. Although I hear that they have the UK's mail system got hacked, is what I heard. I don't know if that's true, but they have some kind of computer problem, and it essentially shut down their mail system. I know that Mongoose Publishing had to halt all of their shipping internationally from the UK to other locations for a time because basically the UK mail system contacted them and said, hey, stop. Stop shipping. Nothing's going anywhere, and our warehouse is filling up with stuff. So, give yourself a little bit of time for that. But yeah, definitely check her out. We will be starting up the new campaign sometime fairly soon. Like I said, I don't know if this will be our last game today. Depends on how far you get. We will be starting up my own campaign setting, the Brawnhaven campaign setting, using Old School Essentials Advanced Fantasy as the rule set. That will be taking place at 12 p.m. on Saturdays as well. And we will have an entirely new website via Obsidian Portal detailing that campaign. Not sure what form that'll take yet, but that is on the radar. So that will be in my my massive creation whip that seems to be growing daily. If you are interested in the Brawnhaven campaign setting, there is a series of books available on DriveThruRPG and Big Geek Emporium. If you go to DriveThru, just search for Brawnhaven, and the entire product line should come up. And there are a number of adventures. There's one that is in the works right now that is in the process of almost ready to be proofread. This one took a lot longer than I expected. You have no idea how big a castle is until you start to realize that you have to detail every room. And so, I mean, the castle I posted today, the castle is going to have, aside from just the outside environment, the castle will then have 10 sub-maps that detail the interior of the castle, and that's before you get to the dungeon beneath the castle to get to the vault. So, yeah, it's a lot bigger than I originally envisioned. It was one of those things that, oh my god, this is just ballooning. The more I write, the more there is to write. But it is in the process, and I'm anticipating that it should be out first or second week of February, I'm guessing. That's an estimate. Don't quote me on that, because every time I quote myself on something, it doesn't happen. So that's my goal. First or second week of February, I'm hoping that'll be out. So where we left off, you guys were in mid-battle. You got a couple of halfling monks, Flavia Quickknife and Mookie Plush are whooping up on you guys. There is once again the swashbuckler of Yvette Blackwater is here. The Manshoon clone bravely ran away, and you set the red slod as your as your guard to make sure nobody came up behind you. So I hope I kind of made this usable. Here. And let me get my dice roller up. And out of my way. And so it looked... Oh, and Bug's not here. Okay.
And it looks like you need to add sparkles back in.
Yes, I do. So, Sparkles, go ahead and roll initiative. Well, hold on. Let me put you up here. I'll put you... Gigantic Sparkles. Put you up behind the door.
Ooh, not bad.
That way you can decide what you want to do without getting smacked right away. So what'd you get for Anish?
Let's see.
Okay. Actually, you can take his place. So, you were on the other side of this door here, and Javier Quickknife was the bad mook that Bug was attacking, and it is Sparkle's turn.
Refresh. How's everybody's health at this point?
I'm down to about half.
Yeah, they took some punches to the face.
All right. Well, let's start with that. Oh, what's this distance? Yeah, let's go ahead and start with that. Let me double check something. Do I know, or is this other door open?
Which one?
That one?
Yes,
It is open?
it is.
All right. Then I will step into here. I will do Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
For 7.
Cool.
All right. So everybody gets 7 temp hit points.
And then bonus action. We will do Hunter's Mark on.
Well, the slot is actually on your guys' side.
He's on the side.
Yeah, they have. Was it given to Empa King, the control gem?
Yeah. Edith wished the control gem and then gave it to me since I'm in the back and can steer things.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
red slot is guarding that door to make sure that you don't have anybody sneaking up behind you.
Oh, okay. Well, then that'll make it a little easier. Then I will finish my move to there and put favored foe on that person in front of Empathy.
Okay. Is favored foe is that?
So rogue ability, it basically allows me to add an extra D4 when I hit them.
Okay. Sure, we'll use that symbol. I haven't used that one before. Okay, so all right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, and that one, when they die, I cannot transfer to a new enemy.
Okay, I see.
It's like a slimmed down version of Hunter's Mark.
Right.
But I can stack it with Hunter's Mark.
Right. Right.
So move, action, bonus, I'm good.
Okay. Oh, that's right. It's right in front of me. So, Javi.
Oh, one other thing.
Yeah.
Before I go, my little, the hell is this thing called? Wiveling?
Yes.
Can I set it to do the help action on that thing for Impa King's attacks?
Yes, you can.
I will do that.
Okay. So, Havia Quick Knife. I'm going to move up here. And we'll make 3 unarmed strikes on Edith. Because, you know, why wouldn't we beat up on the old woman?
Monks are heartless.
Yes. Halfling monks. Worst monks. First attack. Well, 13's probably not going to do it.
No, I got a 15.
And second attack. Oh, 7's not going to do it. I might have to change colors again. 9 is just not going to do it. Havia Quick Knife. She looked impressive, but did nothing. Hold on here.
Jerk.
You know what? I think he's going to stay there. Empa King, what would you like to do?
I think from last session I was stunned.
I don't think you are anymore. You finally saved and got out of it.
Okay. Then I will do the only thing that won't kill half the party by escaping. Thunderstep is real attractive, but a lot of people will eat some garbage. I will Thunder Wave. Let me draw my shape. That 15-foot unit.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not in it, but it was the best way I could draw it.
Yes.
So we will do this. DC 16 con is all I got for 31 points.
Okay. What? Okay. $16.
Tie so they save or tie so they lose?
They save if they hit on or above.
So he takes half of that and is not pushed. Or she, he, they, them, we.
That's still fairly painful. All right. Anything else?
I don't really have a wealth of bonus actions. But I will attempt to move. Hold on, let me get rid of that box. I might as well.
So they will get a attack of opportunity.
Yep, that's the risk. That's my target. Actually, next to the slot.
23 to hit.
Does.
So...
Was my wormling able to help him at all during any of that?
It was a spell, so I didn't roll attack to have advantage.
That's a good question, though. The help action, and I mean, that's funny because this has never really come up before. The help action only really states that it gives advantage. But my question to that would be, could it be equally advantageous to give the enemy disadvantage?
That's what I was thinking.
You know, I'm going to go... I mean, fuck it. This is like one of our last games. Let's just do it. Roll again. 24. Okay. So he still hits. But it was worth a shot. So... 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And... Impa King, make a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
And I will use my Impy for advantage on my saving roll.
Yeah?
A 1 and a 20. So it's good I had advantage.
Yes, so you save and you move to your new location.
Then I will tell the slod defend me.
Okay. All right. So Vivette Blackwater.
Does the slod go at the end of my turn?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. The slod
Wampa,
smash.
wampa, wampa. First, the bite. That probably does not hit.
10 does not hit.
Claw. 15 to hit.
That misses.
Second claw. At least he's in the way. Dang it. Bad rolls.
So the slot also looks impressive, but does nothing. Excuse me.
Done.
Okay. Okay. So, let's see here. Vivette Blackwater. I don't know. I mean, how dumb is she?
Does she want to run into the twilight of death?
Maybe. I think that Vivette would run up here, open the door, and go this way. Because she is hurting, and then she disappeared. Which brings us to Mookie. Mookie's going to make her 3 attacks on the Slod. First attack. 23 to hit. I think that hits, doesn't it? Let me double check. I do not have the Slod up in front of me.
Oh. AC 14.
Okay, so she does hit. And I'll just roll all 3 attacks. So, next attack, that's a miss. Nope. And last attack, 18 hits. So, she does 2d8 plus 6 damage for 15 points of bludgeoning. And the Slod needs to make a... First one, make a DC 13 con save.
Made it.
And make a DC 13 con save again.
Burning 2 stuns. Oh, fail.
All right. I knew one of those had to succeed. Well, hopefully. So the slug
is... Do they get infinite stuns?
You what?
Do they get infinite stuns?
Yeah, on each hit, the adept can choose one of the following effects, and they have 3 effects: stun, knocked prone, or drop something that they're holding.
So instead of making the DM manage key points, they just get infinite like every monk would ever want.
Right, yeah, right. Hold on just a moment. I'll be right.
I need food. I'm going to make a dash for it.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that. I sneezed and then felt like my brains were falling out. Mookie already went. Edith, what would you like to do? No, Edith stepped away.
Yeah, she's making a dash for food.
Ah, I can understand that. Our Friday night traveler game was quite interesting. They basically had to roleplay going through getting a lawyer to get through some bogus charges that grounded their ship. That was quite amusing. Actually, I was really shocked when they, the Friday night group consistently shocks me because, rather than like most groups that I play with, the immediate reaction usually is to draw a gun and shoot somebody. These guys are like, I think, we're going to have to go get ourselves an attorney and get through this. I'm like, okay. That's the direction we'll go with that. And the one guy ended up schmoozing up the secretary. It's so funny. So the guy that schmoozed up the secretary and ends up taking her on a series of dates throughout the week is like a humanoid dolphin. Yeah. It's like, okay, whatever. So, she's one of those. So, Edith, what would you like to do?
I'm going to use Vampiric Touch on that thing right in front of me.
All right.
I think I rolled. Um, 11. I doubt that hits.
No, it does not.
God damn it.
Anything else?
If I back away, I'm gonna get hit. So, no.
Okay. All right, and we are back to Sparkles of the Twilight. Do you want to redo your little aura there?
6 this time. Went down 1.
Oh.
But if anybody's taking damage, then they gain 6. Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, it's all a plus.
And then, if I'm looking, if I step to roughly about here, I can see Edith, correct?
I would say yes.
Oh, Jeff, the bonus to the 10 hit points, that also applies to the big guy if he's on our side.
Yeah, I just put it on the slot.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
I will step to there, and I'm going to go ahead and cast off a level 4 Cure Wounds from the Staff of Healing, burn 4 charges, and get Edith.
Okay.
Thank you.
So lately, before bed, I've been slogging my way through an anime called Record of Lodoss War.
Mm.
And it was recommended, highly recommended by people on Twitter. They all said it's absolutely fantastic. They're liars. Don't believe them. It is. I will say that it is accurate. It is basically an old, first edition advanced D&D game. They are accurate on all of the classes. The spells, kind of, maybe. I mean, some of them I have questions about, but that part's accurate. The storyline, however, is just a complete clusterfuck. I'm like, this is the worst DM ever. It's like, they split the party constantly, which, okay, that's probably semi-accurate. And then the other half of the party, who when you're watching this, you're like, oh man, this is gonna suck. Those guys are gonna die because the other half of the party's like on the complete other side of the world, not just the map, the other side of the world. And then like next episode, we got here somehow, and like, okay, like whatever. It's terrible, awful.
So luckily for me, with my feet, I can re-roll ones, and I was able to heal her for 24 damage.
Nice. Shit, not only did you bandage all of her wounds, she got a new hip.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm having such a hard time paying attention. How many points? I have to add stuff.
24. So
Oh,
you
man.
get 6 temp hit points and 24 heal points.
That actually gets me exactly to my HP maximum. So I'm like, that's the exact number too.
How bad down are you still impicking?
42 of 59, but I have 6 temps, so I'm in decent shape.
You have 42?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're not. I was like, you're down 42? That's bad.
Okay.
All right, so we are good to go then.
All right.
Yep.
So Javia will keep doing what she's doing because all of her hard work has been undone, and will make 2 attacks on just out of curiosity. Oh, okay. So she will go ahead and make 3 attacks on Edith. First attack, 22 hits. Second attack, no, 7's not going to do it. And 13 is not going to do it. So 1 hit. For 11 points of bludgeoning, and Edith, make a DC 13. Make a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Dex. Got 11, so I didn't make it.
Okay.
Am I stunned?
You're not stunned. You are knocked prone. She dumps the
Okay.
old woman on her ass.
What a jerk. I took the fade away feat and I've never used it.
What does fade away do?
It's as a reaction when you get hit, you can like be invisible till your turn starts, I guess. In time of day.
Okay. So you get hit, knocked on your butt, but you are now invisible.
I've disappeared. I'm sure that's like really gonna fuck me. Yeah, you my
So
feet.
on her next attack, I mean, the reason for dumping you on your ass is that all of her next attacks would have had advantage, but since you're invisible, that cancels out, and she's back to having normal attacks. That does her no good.
Haha, thwarted again.
You,
I keep getting mad.
You're like Obi-Wan Kenobi. She punches you, and you just your robes fall to the floor.
Strike me down, and Edith shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Yes. Empicane, what would you like to do?
How high are the ceilings here?
10 feet.
Well, I'll go horizontal up near the lid, up the wall.
Okay.
Move my hex to said monk that's a pain in my you-know-what.
Okay, we'll give them that. They're hexed.
And Eldritch Blasty Blast.
Go for it.
First one at advantage with the Imp. 17.
That is a hit.
Plus, there we go. A nice 21 to fill his face full of force damage.
Ooh, okay.
Second,
Mookie's looking wobbly.
15 to hit. Might not do it.
Nope, that's a miss.
Okay. And then I'll command the Slod to F him the F up. Effing Slod.
Go for
Effing
it.
monk. Let me get to the slod stack. There we go. First, the bitey bite. 15 to hit doesn't, or that's soft 20. Sorry,
That
went
hits.
black. So 6-hole piercing damage. That was terrifying.
So Mookie, the slod reaches out and basically opens up Mookie like a zippered pinata, and Mookie goes down.
Then Slod will finish his turn, knowing there's just another monk in front of him, not much else, and squeeze in to attack the other monk.
Go for it.
Claw to claw. 12 probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
And a 9 probably doesn't hit.
It does
but
not.
He's in the way now.
All right.
Move, attack, bonus, slot. I'm done.
Edith, what do you want to do? Oh, this battle changed hands quickly.
Edith, if I recall, one of the conditions for opportunity attacks is that you can see.
Right.
So I don't know the monk's other abilities, but in most cases, you could move away first and not suffer that likely.
Yeah, I'm gonna back away. I had to use half my movement to get up, right? So
Correct.
Yeah.
So you got 15 feet.
And then I've never thrown the dagger of returning. I want to try that.
Sure.
Whip a knife at her. Jerk. +1. So I got like a 12.
No.
That sucks.
No, you missed, but the dagger then just reappears in your hand.
And I guess I'm not visible anymore because I did that. So
I think it should whip an arc like a boomerang and make a whooshy, whooshy, whooshy sound.
Right, yes.
cool, it works, I say.
What was that boomerang guy in Suicide Squad?
Right.
Captain Boomerang.
Yeah.
He was original.
Sparkles.
Let's see. Step 2 here. Roll some roll some temp. Oh, max 9.
Nice.
We'll step to there, and I will whip off a shot at her.
Okay.
But I'm also going to cast Hell of Thorns.
Okay.
Let's see. She needs to make a dex save of 16.
Okay. $18 to save.
That definitely saves, and my hit is. Where the hell's my? Oh shit! 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, nice. So she'll take half as much from the thorns.
Oh, but wait. She is going to use Deflect Missile as a bonus action. Or, I'm sorry, as a reaction. So she gets... Well, roll your damage, and she gets to reduce it by 1d10 plus 3.
Alright. So there's my 8. From the arrow is 9, and then 5, 2 from the thorns. So 11 total.
So she will take 1 from the arrow and 2 from the thorns for a total of 3. Because she can't really deflect the thorns, but she can deflect that arrow.
Yeah, her saving sucked on that damage.
Yeah, so she got a paper cut on her hand, and she's like, "Ah, you bastard!"
Somebody get a lemon.
Yes. Anything else for Sparkles?
No, that's it for now.
Okay. Javia. Well, I guess she is going to attack the slod because...
Or Is this the final battle, or is this the warm-up battle?
This is the warm-up battle, but you guys are
Okay.
quickly getting to that point.
That's what I was wanting to double check. I'm like, I'm
17 hits
saving
the
stuff.
17 hits the slot. A 14 does not, and a 10 does not. So the slot will take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and the slot need. Oh wait, I have advantage. Let me roll those 3 again. Nah. There's a hit. And there's a hit. So he gets hit all 3 times. And the slud will take 11. Actually, it's 23 points of total bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then the slod needs to make a DC 13 con save and a DC 13 deck save.
Fails both.
Okay, so the slod is still stunned and prone. And then Javia will scream out Mookie's name.
Moo snails.
And move up here. All right. Impa King, what would you like to do?
The old Eldritch Blasty Blast with the first one advantage from Impy McImpface.
Yep.
To avenge Lord Norm de Slod.
Slod von Zarovich.
Yep, I think those hit.
Yes, it does.
I just remembered.
First one for 21. Second shot, no advantage. That sucks.
Well, it doesn't matter because you blast a hole right through Mookie's chest, and Mookie goes kaput.
Mookie must die.
Yes. So, given sufficient amount of time, the slod stands up.
And regenerates.
And regenerates. And so, you guys, and actually, Ida probably isn't in. How long does the invisibility from that last? From Fade
Till
Out?
till my turn starts.
Oh, okay.
The next,
So yeah, Edith reappears, and so you guys know you've got 2 directions here that you can travel. You know that Manshoon ran down this hallway, and you know that obviously Edith would have seen that Vivette Blackwater ran up these stairs and through this door. So whichever direction you guys choose, you want to do. And of course, there's a number of other rooms here that you haven't checked. E4 and E7 and E8 you haven't checked out yet. I mean, you guys basically just got here.
Before we move on, I will go to Impa King and apply a healer's kit bandage on him.
Cool.
You're rolling D8s, right?
Yep.
6, 7, 10.
Thank you.
Cool.
I think we should go after the big bad second. Like work our way up. So I would like to go to the right of That's my opinion.
Agreed.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys were here before I was. I will follow.
Do you remember that battle where the dwarf guy, the dragon, had to come help us against Manshoon?
Yes.
That's another one of him is who we're up against.
Yep. So, okay. So, E10, when you come in here, this is obviously an audience chamber. It's split into 2 levels. There are alabaster steps at the northern end that climb up to a raised platform overlooking this larger area to the south. And there are 3 golden banners hanging on the back wall, each displaying the symbol of the Gentarim, a black-winged snake biting a coin. There is a black marble table in the in the lower part, in the south part of the chamber, that is surrounded by high-backed wooden chairs. It's a stark contrast because the floors and walls of the rest of the chamber are all alabaster. And there's nobody else in the room. And then there is a door on the east side of the room up at the north.
I will ask the imp to poke his head in E4 and see what's inside.
Okay. E4, it's a pantry. There are floor-to-ceiling shelves that are stuffed with breads, cheeses, dried meats, nuts, and a few baskets of fresh produce. 2 barrels that are labeled water and 2 labeled ale are crammed into a corner.
Anybody want a snack or a drink?
Yes. I'll be perusing that for a few minutes.
Oddly enough, the barrels of ale are stamped with 311.
All right, I feel better. I had a snack. Maybe we can check that door up there.
While she's doing that, Sparkles will do a stealth check and go sneak up and check through the door.
To 11?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Pressed against the walls of this room are 5 wooden beds. 2 of them are sized for halflings. Next to each bed is a wooden chest. An alabaster staircase descends upward. So this is your staircase, and there are some beds in here. 2 of them are obviously sized for halflings. I suppose they could be sized for gnomes, but yeah. Actually, no. Gnomes in D&D are bigger than halflings. So these are quite small beds. They're either halflings or cats. You're not sure.
Well, then I will maintain stealth and go up and peek up the stairs just to make sure nobody's sneaking up on us.
Okay, what'd you get for your stealth check?
15.
Okay. So... okay. And... okay, so upstairs... across from the stairs stands a large bed with purple sheets. Sitting on the edge of the bed is a handsome young male human in elegant robes. Long black hair partially conceals his angelic face as he attaches a metal appendage to the withered stump of his left arm. This is... you are looking at Manshoon. The only other... excuse me. The only other piece of furniture is a table with legs carved to resemble winged serpents. Displayed on the table is a metal mask with an intimidating, tyrannical visage. And also standing in this room is Vivette Blackwater. And so they are at the top of the stairs. Actually. So that that is what you see. And in E11 there is the beds, and each bed has a chest.
I guess I'll try to hand signal to the group, like some CIA agent, covert ops, like what I see.
Okay.
Shit. Should we go the other way then? Shoot right
We
away.
can just go home.
We could leave, and I could fill the stairway with entangle.
I could fill the room with some moonbeam, and we just do this. Oh.
It's a start, but this is Manshoon. Remember, the gold dragon went head to head with it for like 5 rounds.
Are we sure this is the real one or a fake one?
No,
We're not
they
sure.
can't tell.
They all look the same, so...
And they all fight amongst themselves, I think the stories say.
Right.
So are the clones like less powerful then?
No, the clones are all equally powerful, but each clone also has the ability to cast simulacrum. So they can make clones of them, temporary clones of themselves that are made out of snow.
Oh, so it might be one of those.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a simulacrum. The one that you fought that went for 5 or 6 rounds with the gold dragon, when he died, he turned into a puddle of slushy water.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the simulacrum was still, perfectly deadly, but I mean, I guess that doesn't matter one way or the other.
Well, I will casually back down the stairs to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Do you guys think there's something in this area that will like help us defeat Manshoon? It seems like that is almost a given. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's
Maybe we could look in their footlockers.
Or we go after the other person.
We're standing next to him.
Well, didn't somebody go down E8?
yeah, somebody else went that way. So we could go look over there.
But Manshoon went that direction, and I had the Slod guarding the door. And Vivette ran through E10 to these stairs.
Right.
So maybe Manshoon circled around. I don't know.
So there might be 2 Manshoons?
Yeah, that would be really bad for us.
Maybe we should just maybe we should just fight these people. Fuck it. Like I totally could entangle that room. That would suck for them.
I say we just back out slowly and just burn the place to the ground with them inside of it.
Let's burn down the extra dimensional space in the demiplane.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure if the teleport ring will take us out, but it's worth a shot.
Does alabaster and glass burn? Only one way to find out. So did you guys want to look through the chests?
Sure.
So in addition to folded clothes and worthless personal effects, each chest, the first one, holds a gold amulet inset with a red crystal rune worth 250 gold pieces. Somebody can make a... Somebody can make an Arcana check.
I only got a +2 to Arcana.
I got a 19.
So you do know that the rune is a rune of evocation, but you also know that the amulet itself is non-magical.
Mm.
The second chest has 3 potions of healing. The third chest holds a bundle of love letters from someone named Tamsin. Hidden in one of the envelopes is an elegant platinum necklace worth 250 gold pieces, featuring a tiny cameo containing a sketched portrait of a beautiful Tarami woman.
Okay.
I'd say the health potions you two should divide up.
Okay. Give Edith two of them.
There's 3 of us. There's 3 potions. I think we all get one. That's my opinion.
I'm not going to need them as bad as you guys do, and if you guys can one round heal yourself, that would take off of me.
Okay.
Is the slot allowed to like hold it? Do they have any way to hold items? Or Epic English should take 2 if the slot can't hold it.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have pockets.
I give one to the imp. He has hands.
Yeah.
Let's tape it to the slot.
One Edith. Okay.
The fourth, fourth chest, you find a golden comb shaped like a stylized dragon with tiny rubies for eyes, worth 250 gold pieces. And the last chest contains a tiny halfling doll, and stuffed inside the doll is a pouch that holds 100 gold piece pearl, or holds 5 100 gold piece pearls.
We can definitely put the pearls into the party kitty, but Sparkles wants the doll. It's adorable.
Yeah, for Sparkles, it's probably about the right size. Everybody else is like, what? Is this a doll for ants?
Well, shall we go up and start our Bon Jovi song, Blaze of Glory, or are we going to just leave?
That is hard. Maybe we should let the dice gods decide, or flip a coin, because I'm not sure what to do.
I mean, I don't know. You guys have done pretty well so far.
Party of 3 versus Manshoon and Lady.
She's only a swashbuckler, and she's injured.
She's cannon fodder.
Yeah, she's a meat shield.
Well, what do you say we go fill the room up and see how long the slot lasts?
Well, let's start with how bad are you guys looking as far as spell slots and whatnot?
I only started with 2.
I'm all right.
I have infinite Eldritch Blasts.
Would we need to hide out somewhere, do a rest, or...
I don't know what they might get up to in an hour of us tucked into a room.
Right.
Yeah, we should probably just fuck them up. It's okay. Let me see here.
I mean, the one big benefit you have is you've got the slot.
That's true. We do have the slot.
We can go down in a blaze of glory. Hey, do we have 2 bags of holdings? If we go down, we can take them with us.
No, we don't.
That's true. You do have the nuclear option.
Like,
Wait,
we all
do we?
walk out or nobody walks out?
Yeah, I don't remember. Was that this game where you ended up with the 2 bags of holding, or was that my home game? One group ended up with 2 bags of holding, and they were like, "Oh, we can blow up the universe."
I don't think we have one, or I missed it when we got them.
I don't remember exactly.
I think at most we might only have one if we do.
Should I entangle them though, or not?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna kick things off by filling up that room with vines and thorns.
Okay.
It's gonna be unpleasant for them.
Okay. So, what kind of save do they get? Strength save?
It is, let's see, strength 15.
So, this. the... Manshoon is stuck. And Vivette is stuck. So they are restrained.
Cope. And when I get a chance, I'm casting Storm Sphere in there.
At this point, everybody needs to roll a niche. Ooh, look at the big niche on Vivette.
Well, she was already in the battle, so she kind of knows what's going on.
Right. Empa King and Sparkles, which one of you wants to go first?
I'm pretty much just shooting things. So if Sparkles has effects or debuffs or any of that stuff, he could go first. They could.
We'll take that.
Okay. Okay. So Vivette is going to try to free herself because, I mean, what else is she going to do, right? 18 to save. What's Edith's spell save DC?
It's 15, so she saves. I'm sorry.
Okay, so she in this room is now difficult terrain. She can get to the top of the stairs, and that's the best that she can do. Edith, what would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Storm Sphere right there.
Okay. So Storm Sphere, what kind of save does she get on that? Is it Dex?
Let me see. 20-foot radius sphere remains for the spell's duration. Each creature in the sphere, when it appears or that ends their turn there, must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning. And the sphere is difficult terrain.
Okay. And isn't that the one that is a bonus action? You can launch a lightning bolt from it?
That's what I'm going to do, yeah.
Okay. So she gets a 4 on her strength save. So she's going to take some bludgeoning damage.
She's going to take 10.
Okay.
And,
This is happening in the room?
yes. Let's try and shove them back in it over and over, and they'll get totally fucked up by it. And then Manshoon should probably have to save, too. Or he's restrained, so he's just sort of fucked, right?
Well, what's the radius of the sphere?
20 feet. So I get
yeah.
that.
So he'll need to save as well. That's a big sphere.
He's restrained, though. Can he do that? I think the sphere will destroy the entangle, but, you know.
That is a very good question.
Well, the entangle might disappear when you do the secondary concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kept him in position for the second one.
Yeah, but dealing damage, I would think, is better.
Yeah.
Than not. So restrained creature's movement becomes 0. Attack rolls the next creature have advantage. And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. But it doesn't say anything about strength. So you can make a strength save, and he gets a 15.
So he makes it.
So he makes a save. So what does that mean for his does he take damage or does he avoid it?
I think he avoids it. Yeah, he avoids it. The sphere is still difficult terrain, and I am going to use my bonus action to make the lightning strike against Manshoon.
Okay. So he gets a dex save then, right?
I think it told me to make a ranged attack.
Oh, is it a ranged attack?
Make a ranged spell attack. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is in the sphere.
Okay.
Okay.
Good one.
Oh, cool. That's definitely going to hit. 25.
Yeah, that hits him.
Okay, 4d6 lightning damage. Get that many d6s. 14.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a nice opening attack.
It was my one and only 4th level spell slot, so I was hoping it'd be good.
Yeah, that worked out well. So you still have movement.
I'm gonna get behind the slot a little bit.
Yeah.
Everybody shove him back in the sphere, though. I'll just keep concentrating and I'll mess him up.
So let's see. So, now technically,
Do I have to be looking at it?
so you are concentrating on the sphere.
Yes.
And so are you? So I guess Entangle went down.
Yes, Entangle's gone.
So he is no longer restrained. So that's good for him.
But the sphere is still difficult terrain.
Right. Which if he's not that dumb. He is going to move here, taking cover around the corner of the wall. Can he? Well, that's not going to do him any good because this is a circular stairwell. So it's not like he can shoot down the stairs. So that was Manshoon's turn. And, well, no, that's his turn. Sparkles, what would you like to do?
So is she on our side of the stairs or on the coming down side?
She's on the top. So this stairs goes up, it turns the corner, and then goes up this side.
So we can't see.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I have that wrong. It's actually here and here.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
More like that.
So yeah, we can't see him from where we're at.
Right. I just assumed that Edith kind of went up the stairs, at least to or down the stairs, at least at this point, cast, and then backed off.
Are they still in the sphere?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then.
Yeah, on their next turn, they'll be able to step out of it. But I don't think Manshoon... I mean... He could stay in the sphere and not have to worry about taking additional damage from the plethora of do-gooders downstairs.
Well, for the moment, then, I'm going to follow Edith's action, and I will cast Tangle.
Okay. So they need to make strength saves. Manshoon's save.
Mine's 16.
Manshoon does not save. He is entangled again. And Vivette does not save. She is entangled.
Ah, damn it. I suck at drawing. What am I doing? Are you not grabbing? I'm having the worst time with this stupid thing.
Oh, yeah. I generally have difficulty with these. Are you trying to move it into the room?
Yes.
So, like, so.
Yeah, pretty much. So they're overlapping on each other.
Right.
That will be my move action because I will step up into the stairs to be able to do that. So, like, here, peek around the corner, and then run back.
Okay. All right. Epic King, what would you like to do?
Now, is the stairway solid or a metal stairway that you can, because of my spell sniper, certain types of cover don't diminish my ability to get a line on them?
There's like a half wall here. It's a circular stairway. So you walk up the stairs here, you turn to your left, and then turn to your left again and walk up, or I'm sorry, walk down. You walk down the stairs here, turn to your right, and walk down the stairs here.
So, like, if I were there, I would have a view into the room.
Yes, you'd be able to look down here. You would see Vivette Blackwater tangled up in vines.
Yeah, I will move my Hex to her and Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Go for it.
The 15 hitter, probably not.
You might be surprised with... It does not. I was going to say, you might be surprised with Vivette, but...
There we go. That'll hit.
Yep.
$18 points.
Okay, and you blast a hole through Vivette. Thus, you just see her corpse hanging in the vines.
Cool. I will use the very small amount of movement I have left to go back, and then tell the slod, go make more slods with Manshoon.
Slod's like, can do!
Yep. I will have the imp give the slod advantage on his bite.
Okay. Well, he already has advantage because Manshoon is restrained.
Ah, cool.
Just go be an irritant to Manshoon.
Yes, be a pain in the ass. You're good at that.
Does a 16 hit?
Does not.
Okay, claw. There we go. 23 to hit for 4 whole points and a DC 14 con save against getting an egg put in.
Okay. $16. He's not pregnant.
Second claw. I don't know if a 14 hits Manshoon.
No.
Okay, but the slot is up there in the way.
Okay. Edith, what would you like to do?
I guess use a lightning strike.
Sure. So that's a bonus action.
Here. Is he in the storm then?
Yeah, he's still in the storm, and he is restrained by the vines.
Oh, cool. So I got 24 to hit again.
Yeah, that gets him.
$13
lightning damage.
Okay.
Does he still take bludgeoning damage? Each round?
That's a strength save.
Okay, so he...
Yeah, when he ends his turn there.
Yeah, it happens on his turn.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay. I can remember how that spell worked.
And then I think I got to maintain concentration. I can do it for 1 minute, so I got 10 rounds of it.
Yep. You could cast a regular spell that doesn't require concentration if you have any.
Like Fireball.
I could mind sliver him.
Yeah.
See. I could infest him. Haha. Let me see here. Sure, let's go ahead
Itchy
and
Manshoon.
Or actually, I'll Ray of Frost so that he gets his movement reduced, so he's like really not. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta roll to hit that. I got 16 to hit. I doubt it hits.
Nope, that is a miss.
Okay, and I'll back off with my movement, and that'll be me.
Okay. Manshoon is going to use his Robe of the Archmagi, which gives him advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects, and is going to attempt to make his strength save to untangle himself. 16. So 16 to save. What's Sparkle's spell save DC?
It's 16.
Okay, so he's no longer entangled. And then, does he have anything for a bonus? Not really. I guess that's it. That is what he is going to do. Hold on just a moment. Once again, I'll be right back.
I think we should use this method as long as we can keep him in the room, so don't double up on your concentration spells, and we'll see how low we can get him before we actually have to face him.
Okay, cool.
Happy to shoot him through the door for 9 more rounds.
Well, I'm hoping between your push ability, my push ability, and the big guy in the doorway, we can keep pushing him back into that storm.
Yeah.
Because with my pixies, I can either add a D8 or D6 damage, or I can push him 5 feet.
Mm.
So between your Eldritch Blast and my pixies, just keep pushing him down the hallway.
Well, I don't have repelling anymore because I've been focusing on what the imp can do, but the imp's advantage off and on, or if we have a critical.
Oh, that's I
important
forgot
hit.
you gave up the push. Well, I can push him 5 feet.
And I can do web with my cloak, but it's not at the level of our. Well, it's my spell save DC, so I can do web with DC 16 when your entangle fades.
And I have one free use of enlarge, so we could really clog up the hole with that big guy.
Sure.
Have you guys made an old school Essentials character before? Okay, me neither. I need to do that soon. I have stuff pulled up for it, but I haven't done it.
I'll be
I
right
think
back.
I'm gonna take a break. I've got a computer mod that I've been lapsing on for 3 years, so I think I'm gonna start using Saturdays for model painting a pirate ship.
Cool.
Okay. So, Sparkles, what would you like to do?
I'm not sure if Sparkles went AFK briefly.
He might have. Taking the opportunity to go smoke real quick. Or get coffee. One of the two. That's usually his modus operandi. Yeah, it looks like we may get some snow tonight. Hooray.
Yep, little dusting.
10 feet.
Right? There's always one good snowstorm in February.
Right? Or, you know, on Easter. Like last year. So, Sparkles, what would you like to do?
That guy's kind of too big to shoot around.
Yeah, he's kind of taking up that stairwell.
He hasn't been attacked yet.
Not yet.
Was he damaged from the last fight?
Well, he regenerates.
Yep.
Well, and Manshoon's out of my webbing, or out of my stuff, so we can get rid of the concentration on. Get rid of that green.
I can do it. There you go.
Well, I guess for now, not a lot I can do. I can do this, see if this works. Bonus action spiritual weapon.
Okay. So you're going to throw a spiritual weapon down the stairs.
And I'll step down so I'm like kind of looking between the guy's legs or something because I'm small and black. Get him with my my hammer.
Yeah. So casting it was a bonus action on your next turn. Your bonus action can be to you make an attack with the. No, you get an automatic attack. So yeah, you can go ahead and make an attack with the spiritual weapon. Use your spell attack modifier, I believe.
Yes, and that's sadly a 13. I don't think that hits him.
No. He bats it away with his bionic arm.
We'll get him next round.
Yeah. Stay positive.
Yeah, I guess that's about all I can do. Concentrate on spirit weapon. Can't really shoot between his legs. Yeah, that's about it for the moment.
Okay. Impa King, what would you like to do?
I will repeat up to the corner where how far do I have to get to see Manshoon?
Just around that line.
Okay, that's good. Then I will.
Actually, though. Well, wait. Hold on.
Remember, I can climb up that surface as well.
Yeah, you can see him. He doesn't have that great a cover. So.
Okay, I'll use the Imp's advantage on my Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Soft 20.
Yep.
Oh, moved my Hex to him as well.
Okay.
Looks like 15 whole points on the first one.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit with the second?
No.
Didn't expect to. Then I will move back to the next corner and have the Slatty Slat attack. Lord Norm's Slatty Slash.
Okay.
Bite. That should do it.
That hits.
8 points.
Okay.
Whoops, not bite again. Claws.
That's a miss.
15, no. Second claw. Nope. Well, he got a little in there and he's in the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Edith.
Time to zap.
All right. What do you zap? Oh, that's right. Your storm sphere.
I rolled 15 twice. So 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Come on, dice. That wasn't so great. Oh well. 11
Okay.
lightning damage.
All right.
And there is no room for me to do anything other than concentrate, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll do that.
All right. So, Manshoon. I've got some options. I need to... What does this have? Well, that's disappointing. Spelly spell. How many hit points does the slot have?
93.
I'm sorry, how much?
93.
Sweet. That's what I thought. So... Manshoon casts Power Word Kill on the slot. If the creature you choose has 100 hit points or fewer, it dies.
Okay. Bye, Slotty. Nice knowing you.
God, thanks. Did he lay babies inside of Manshoon at least?
He tried, but failed.
Oh.
So
well.
the slot is now slumped and falls down the stairs and into the storm globe. And that is Manshoon's turn. At the end of his turn, he needs to make a save or get pummeled. Oh, wait, he has advantage because of his... Thank God, because of his robe of the Archmagi. But he still doesn't save with a 14, so...
And now there'll be whirling bits of slod meat.
Yes, he's going to get pummeled with bits of slod.
Dang, I rolled 12.
All right. So he's going to take 12. All right. Okay. Well, that was effective. Sparkles. The stairwell is suddenly open due to dead slod.
Let's see. Have that going. Don't need to do that. I'll use my last favored foe on him.
Okay.
So I can add that D4. And then go ahead and take a shot at him, I guess.
Sure. So you're throwing favored foe on him. Okay.
Oh, nice. 25 to hit.
That hits.
And I get my pixies. Yeah, I'll go do that. Look out, cat. You're not helpful. Uh, 13 damage.
Okay. So he takes 13.
Bonus attack with spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Ew. 16, I think, misses.
No, yeah, he blocks again with his metallic arm.
Then that would be my turn.
Okay. Impa King, what would you like to do?
Repeat, because that's all I got left. I'll use the Imp's advantage on the first one.
Okay.
25 to hit. Good thing. I would have failed. Oh, good roll there. Another 20 points. Second.
Ooh.
14 misses. And go back to have a little chat with Grammy Grams.
Edith, what would you like to do?
Try and zap once more.
Okay.
Zap to the extreme. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, there's the other one.
Wow.
11.
Helpful.
Again.
So
Weird.
he takes 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since he's around the corner, I don't know. Is there a way to do anything?
I mean, that would put you kind of like right here next to Sparkles.
I could try and do a cantrip from there, I suppose.
You got... Yeah, you could.
Okay. I'm
Anything
trying.
that's not concentration.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of concentration cantrips.
Yeah, there's not, so we're
If
good.
she had other spell slots, she could do them as long as they're not concentration.
Right.
That's true. I could grease it in there.
The party spell!
That'd be. That's so mean. Oh my gosh! I just realized I could
Now-
do that.
And now the theme to Benny Hill starts.
First you cast the grease, then you cast chromatic orb. Now we got a party going on.
That's right. Well, maybe that'll fling him out easier. I don't know. Yeah.
That was like my home group last weekend. For absolutely no reason, they found a vial of oil of slipperiness, and the gnome thief, gnome rogue, for no reason whatsoever, strips down and greases up her entire body. And her name is Peggy. In her offhand, she uses a belaying pin. She rolled on that one, and I'm like, well, the belaying pin just goes right out of her hands. Oh, shit.
Ranged weapon attack.
Yes. The Greasy Gnome.
All right.
We decided that would be a good tavern name, as the Greasy Gnome.
Mm-hmm. The
All
greased gnome.
Yes.
Go on.
Okay, I tried something and missed. That's what I did. So.
Okay.
Oh well.
So, Manshoon. He is going to... That's the wrong book. He's going to use his Staff of Power and cast Fireball for 5 charges, aiming for the top of the stairs. Now, actually, though, I do need to look what happened. Does it go around corners?
I'm
I
not
think
sure what that was.
Only like where Cloud Kill says so.
Right, that's what I'm looking for. So it may not affect King. No, the fire spreads around corners. It ignites flammable objects in the area. So, each of you needs to make a DC 21 deck save.
Very glad for the imp with all these saves. I still only made a 16.
Got a 25.
What? That's lame. Okay. I got 14, so I did not make it.
Okay. I'm sorry, what did Sparkles got?
25.
Okay, so Sparkles will take half damage. So Sparkles, you take 21 points of fire damage, and Edith and King take 42.
I still live! Ever so barely.
And then, he's kind of fucked in this room. He's going to step out of the storm globe onto the stairs, so he doesn't get hit with bits of slod. That's all he can do. Sparkles, what would you like to do?
Ow. First, drop concentration on spiritual weapon, because that's not helping.
Okay.
We'll switch to Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Mark that off. So Hunter's Mark and drop bow, pull a rapier, and take a swap at him.
Okay. So it looks like... No, you're within 5 feet. That's close enough.
14 plus 9, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Instead of using the extra pixie power for damage, I'm going to use it for the 5-foot push.
Okay.
He still has favored foe. And now Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark is D6. 4, 9, 12, 16 damage, and he's pushed 5 foot back into the hole.
You stab him through the heart, and he goes down.
Yay!
I still push him.
You still push him. Then shove him off of your rapier. And
one with the big guy.
he falls back into the storm globe, and as he's stumbling back, says, "You only think that you have won," and then falls down and dies. But he doesn't turn into a slushy puddle.
Hooray! That's
He was
good.
a normal clone.
Okay.
What about his robe and staff?
There is a robe of the Archmagi and a staff of power.
It's just very gooey.
Yeah.
Edith shall now become Gladriel.
Yes.
What does the rope do? Or
So,
is that what I'm hearing?
I shall tell you. So I will start, since I'm already on that page, I will start with the Staff of Power. It is a very rare, requires attunement by sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. Staff can be wielded as a magical quarterstaff that grants a +2 bonus to attack and damage made with it. While holding it, you gain a +2 bonus to armor class, saving throws, and spell attack rolls.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wait, AC, spell attack, and what?
Uh,
And save?
So, +2 bonus to armor class, saving throws, and spell attack.
Okay. Wow.
And it's a +2 to damage and attack rolls. The staff has 20 charges for the following properties. The staff regains 2d8 +4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff retains its +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls, but loses all other properties. On a 20, the staff regains 1d8 +2 charges. So the first property, Power Strike. When you hit with a melee attack using the staff, you can expend 1 charge to deal an extra 1d6 force damage to the target. Spells. While holding the staff, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells, using your spell save DC and spell attack bonus. Cone of Cold for 5 charges. Fireball, 5th level version, 5 charges. Globe of Invulnerability, 6 charges.
Wait, 5 charges. Globe. 6 charges. Okay.
Hold Monster, 5 charges.
Okay.
Levitate, 2 charges.
Awesome.
Lightning Bolt, 5th level, 5 charges.
Okay.
Magic Missile, 1 charge.
Oh, cool.
Ray of
That's amazing.
Ray of Enfeeblement, 1 charge. And last, Wall of Force, 5 charges.
Wow. Okay, I need to attune pretty soon.
The last option is called Retributive Strike. You can use an action to break the staff over your knee or against a solid surface, performing a Retributive Strike. The staff is destroyed and releases its remaining magic in an explosion that expands to fill a 30-foot radius sphere centered on it. You have a 50% chance of to instantly travel to a random plane of existence, avoiding the explosion. If you fail to avoid the effect, you take force damage equal to 16 times the number of charges in the staff. Every other creature in the area must make a DC 17 Dex saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes an amount of damage based on how far away it is from the point of origin, as shown on the following table. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. 10 feet or closer, it takes 8 times the number of charges. 11 to 20 feet, it takes 6 times the number of charges. And 21 to 30 feet away, it takes 4 times the number of charges. And that's the last property. So yeah, Retributive Strike would destroy the staff, but it's kind of a nuclear option.
Awesome.
And then the other item is Robe of the Archmagi.
Can anybody else wear that? Because I feel kind of greedy if I end up with both.
But you'll look glorious.
I would, yeah, true.
Oh, here it is. So Robe of the Archmagi is a wonder. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say I'm happy to be an Edith's will for the items.
Yes. So Robe of the Archmagi is a wondrous item, legendary. It does require attunement by a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. This elegant garment is made from exquisite cloth of white, gray, or black. This one, of course, would be black. And is adorned with silvery runes. The robe's color corresponds to the alignment of which the item was created. A white robe was made for good, gray for neutral, black for evil. You can't attune to a robe of the Archmagi that doesn't correspond to your alignment. So that's a problem. Yeah, so yeah, this is of course evil. It is black. I mean, you could always...
Maybe you can trade it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can wear it without attuning to it.
I
Right?
just
You won't
bleach
get
it a
any
little
power.
bit, make it gray.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't want to
Cool.
attune to it, I mean, you wouldn't gain any of the benefits, but
You'd
yeah.
look fantastic.
Yeah, while wearing the robe, if you are not wearing armor, your base armor class is 15 plus your dex modifier. You have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Your spell save DC and spell attack bonus each increase by 2.
Time to get evil. No, just kidding. So should we
where-
tiny hut and recover from all this shit, and I can attune to this power staff?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
We can sit around eating the crunchy chits.
I'm remembering Slod.
We can have a wake for Slod.
Shit, is that control gem worth a bunch of money?
Not without a slot to go along with it.
Oh, I thought.
But I mean,
okay.
you don't have to tell people that the slot is dead.
It's elsewhere.
Yes, it's
Well,
off.
Slod is vacationing.
Yes.
Had he not blown into chunks, I could have probably brought him back, but it's a little late now.
All right. Let's get our HP back. Hell yes. And then we can go the other direction.
Yeah, so the one thing about simulacrum, they don't disappear if the creator is dead, but simulacrums are very limited. So a simulacrum has all the spells and whatnot of whoever created it, because they're a perfect copy. But they can't learn new spells, and they can't regain spell slots, like, ever. So, he's a glass cannon. He has what he has, and then that's it. And the only way that I know that, without even looking at the spells, because I ran Rime of the Frost Maiden, and there's an entire bit in there about a simulacrum. It wants to become a real boy.
In one of our other games, the one that Sale's running, one of our guys is using those things to do research for him.
Right.
He's an alchemist, so he just has like a small army back in town just researching poisons and crap for him.
Right, and that's kind of one of the things they're good for.
Shadow clone jutsu learning.
Right.
Oh.
I got the hard copy of Old School Armory, and I was kind of laughing. They have rules for race and class for anybody who wants to play a sentient sword. So you could be, your character could be the sword in the paladin's sheath. Like,
The singing sword from Roger Rabbit.
Right. So I'm going to say that defeating the Manshoon clone is worth a level. You guys can all take a level.
So were we doing the tiny hut and doing a short or long rest?
Probably a long one.
Yeah, get your
That's what
spell slots back before you decide to do this again.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was rough, man.
So was that the last fight, or do we still have more area to clear?
Well, there's still the simulacrum, which can be problematic, and there's still some upstairs. You are at the bottom of the downstairs portion, but there's still the other direction, which leads to the upstairs. Not a whole lot left.
Let's level 4 of this.
Oh, I guess you're not at the bottom. There is still one more section down here. E13. So there is a downstairs bottom. Manshoon's love cave.
It's up to you guys which direction you want to go.
So this stairwell, so you guys are in, I would assume, Manshoon's bedroom with your tiny hut. These stairs actually continue down to E13.
I'm looking at leveling stuff because I gotta look at things. Let's see. 4. I got it.
What feet I'm gonna take?
Yeah, this is the end of our campaign. Let's go, Gonzo. Everybody gets a level.
Because I'm not going to be level 20, but this sounds fun. I took Shadow Touched.
Nice.
Nice.
So I'm a Scourge Asimar with a contract to a genie and the Shadow Touched feat, so I can cast invisibility.
Nice.
There we go. Okay. Need 2 more. Learn 2 more spells. Okay. We'll be looking into that. Sorry, was there any... Did you guys want to look on the left side or another way?
Let's go look. The left side seems to be the bulk of what's left.
Sure.
Okay. So you're going to head over and follow where the simulacrum went? That's your plan? So, I would assume... So in E7, this door was actually open. And that was the room that the simulacrum originally came out. Frigid air blows into the room through small vents in the floor. In the middle of the room is an open sarcophagus carved from ice. The back wall is made of 5-inch thick curved glass. Frost covers the glass, partially blotting out the swirling purple mist of the demi-plane beyond. The ice-carved container, the sarcophagus weighs 1,000 pounds, and would clearly start to melt if you were to remove it from the room. In E8, you see some stairs that go up, and delightful warmth radiates from a brazier of green flame encircled by 8 cushioned chairs. An alabaster staircase ascends 10 feet. So, yeah, there is the brazier of green flame. And then a stairwell.
Should we move the sarcophagus out and make it melt, or just leave it as is?
Let's mess with it. I want to know what happens.
So
it's what color? Green?
Like a emerald green.
I will use thaumaturgy and try to turn it pink.
Okay, you turn the flame pink.
Yay! I like pink.
So the sarcophagus weighs 1,000 pounds.
Oh shit.
I can make one of us really big. I don't know if that'll help.
Well, I mean, for what, one charge, you can cast levitate from the staff.
All right, let's do it. Yeah. I'll bust out one charge.
So essentially, you levitate the sarcophagus, move it in next to the now pink flame brazier, and I mean, yeah, it's immediately starts to melt. Of course, it's a 1,000-pound block of ice. It's going to take a while.
It's more curious if someone was going to come check on it if we did that.
Nope.
Oh, before I forgot, I should have done this earlier. Since Brian's not here, Impa King, you have the best area effect spells, correct?
I'm more of a point and shooter.
Or
I can only cast 2, so.
Then we'll give Grandma advantage on initiative rolls.
Good.
Oh, thank you. That's great. I can learn another area of effect spell if I want. I could do black tentacles. That sounds cool.
Who doesn't like tentacles?
Yeah. Okay, I'll learn that one. And that's all the spells I need to learn. Okay, I'll do that while the water is dripping.
Okay. So you guys move up the stairs. Alabaster shelves line every wall and just out into the center of the room. All of them are packed with books that deal with subjects of interest to wizards. It is a sizable collection.
Oh, really?
Each of you can make a investigation check.
Hell yeah. 16.
You find a rare book.
I'll have the imp help, and I got a 17.
And you find a rare book.
Nat 20 plus 4?
This is Oprah's
What'd you
Wizard
get?
Library.
Nat 20 plus 4?
Ooh. So, you find 3 rare books. Each of the rare books is worth 50 gold pieces.
Nice. That's great.
Okay.
And that is the top level. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. So, moving. Well, we'll keep you guys here. There is the Manshoon simulacrum upstairs. And way back at the beginning of this campaign, you ran into Erstal Floxen down in the sewers. He is also up there. So...
Before we kick this off, I'll be right back, because this seems like it's going to be a long fight.
Potentially, yes.
Right back.
Well, at least he doesn't suck as bad this time. And then Erstal. What a stupid name. Worst appendix ever. I've seen appendixes that were about to burst that were better than that. I think he's just a thug, isn't he? With his whole fitty. Yep, I think that's what he is. Stick to it. I like how it says see Appendix B, and then you go and like nothing is in alphabetical order. It's all a massive clusterfuck. Oh, well, we got to keep all of these guys together because they're in a group. Absolutely the dumbest book I've ever read. Oh, seriously, what the fuck? Okay, he is an assassin. Okay. Billy's still gone? I guess so.
Sounds like.
I'll be back.
Okay. So everybody can roll initiative.
I did. That's my 15. Oh, I get it. Or Edith gets advantage.
Yep.
Nice. Gotta admit, our tactics last time worked well, except we don't have the slot.
Right. Oh, we're still.
Yeah.
And they have a way to run.
I have that power rod thing now. That's pretty great.
And so Sparkle's got a 23.
Yep.
Okay. So, Sparkles, you guys are aware that up in upstairs. So, this is a laboratory. Beakers, bottles, and test tubes are set on a marble table in the middle of the room, next to a basin of water. And in here, of course, is Manshoon and Urstal Floxen, who you have dealt with in the past. Sparkles, what would you like to do?
Oh, that's a good question. Guess we'll try to rinse and repeat last round and see how it works for us.
Okay.
So I will go up the stairs to here.
Okay.
And cast Entangle in the room.
Manshoon will counterspell.
Damn.
What level is Entangle?
Oh, it's first level. It's low level.
Oh, then
yeah, it auto.
Yeah, he counterspells Entangle.
Yeah,
that's his reaction. So
then for bonus action, I will cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. So he is so marked.
And that's Manshoon?
Yep.
Cool. Then that's my turn.
Okay. Miss Edith, what would you like to do?
I need to decide between Storm Sphere and Black Tentacles. What do you guys think?
Is that the Everard spell?
Huh?
Everard's Black Tentacles?
I don't know, it just says Black Tentacles.
I think they're the same spell, yeah. Everard's Black Tentacles. If you fail your save, you get tickled in the butt.
Yeah. Let me see. Well, actually, I think the Storm Sphere might be better because you get to zap.
Yeah. Yeah, the bonus action of Storm Sphere is hard to beat.
All right, let's do it. Let's make a Storm Sphere.
So is that a 20-foot? That's 20-foot radius, right? That'll fill this whole room.
Yeah. So they have to make which save? Let's see. There's just strength saving throw and difficult terrain.
I always thought that spell and Wall of Ice would make a really good combination for 2 spellcasters.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm sorry, they need to make strength saves. Is that what I'm doing? Okay, so Manshoon gets advantage. Thank God. Ugh, and fails. And Urstal. Watch, he'll get like a nat 20 or something. Gets a 12. They both fail.
Okay. Now there's probably lots of crap flying around the laboratory. I only rolled 4 for bludgeoning damage, which sucks.
Yeah, well.
And then I get a bonus action. Which one's the tougher one?
Manshoon.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try and zap Manshoon.
Okay.
Okay. That's a soft 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. And then for these, check 46 lightning damage. Okay. Come on, roll better than last time. 13 points of lightning damage.
Ooh. Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Urstal. Only got 15 feet of movement. Oh, good. He can step right out of, just to the outside of the sphere, which is good for him. And he can swing. Okay. Yeah, he'll make 2 short sword attacks. $15. I don't know. Does 15 hit Sparkles?
15 is the number.
Okay, and second attack, 18. So both of them hit. Dun dun dun. For a total of 11 points of piercing damage, and Sparkles needs to make 2 DC 15 Constitution saving throws.
That one's not great.
I'll have the imp give you advantage on one.
It's a good thing for that. 18 on one, 16 on the other.
Okay, so
And what
so
did I have to?
you saved on both of them, but
Ooh.
you will take half poison damage on both hits. So the first one, you'll take 8 points of poison damage, and the second one, you'll take 11 points of poison damage.
Ouch.
The good news is he can't use the poison attack again. So, you know, hooray for small bonuses.
Ow.
Impa King, what would you like to do?
I cast Hunger of Hadar, slightly offset to include the guy who moved forward.
Okay, so what does that do, and what kind of save do I need to make?
Well, the damage was crap, but for let me read it. 20-foot radius, blackness, bitter cold, filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. It is not a save.
Okay.
Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn makes a dex save or takes 2d6 acid damage.
Okay. So
right now it's just they're blinded. No save on that.
Okay, and they don't take the cold damage?
They start their turn.
Okay.
They take the cold damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so they
End
are
their turn, dex save for acid.
They are blinded. Where's my eyeball?
And then whoops, that was not what I wanted. Dang it. I deleted myself. Sorry.
No problem.
I moved 2 squares back in E9 up the wall and hugging the ceiling.
What?
So that's a whole. That's a zone of death.
Yeah.
It's not good for them. The blindness is very functional.
What was your Inish?
15. Yeah, I went right after.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. He is blind. Okay. Okay. So, Manshoon. So my first question, and I don't even know that the rules bother to cover this. But let me 290. and it doesn't bother to cover it. So he, being the blinded condition does not stop him from moving.
Nope. Starts his turn in it, and so takes the 2d6 cold.
Right. So yeah, go ahead and give him the 2d6 cold. Shit, he can't get out of it. As far as he can go, he's still in it. So he takes 7.
Yep.
And he's going to end his turn in it.
So he makes a DC
15.
16 dex save, or takes the 5 acid.
Okay. And he gets advantage on that. So he got a 16.
Does he also have to make the strength save for the storm thing, or no?
Yeah, he will.
Okay.
And it's not half for save, it's save or 0, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then his strength save. He gets a 14 on his strength save.
And he needed 15, so. 5 bludgeon.
Okay. Whoop. Shit.
Bunch of shit flying around in the lab.
I'm still not right. At 102. Okay. Okay. So he gets smacked around, but he at least doesn't take acid damage. So he's going to do that. And then Sparkles, what would you like to do?
Can I see that guy that's in front of me, or is he in the darkness?
He's in the darkness. You could attack the darkness. Rarely do we have an opportunity to attack the darkness. Legitimately.
You know where he was last standing, but you'd be at disadvantage, as I understand.
That darkness, does it count as the spell darkness?
I think it is magical darkness.
Okay.
The spell's wording has created debate on an outside viewing in, because the spell's word is blackness, and it is not referred to as magical darkness. So Chris has to decide whether they're synonymous or not.
Yeah.
Because I have dark vision. But you're going to go with... I would say it would be magic darkness, because it says no other light can fill that void.
Right. So that would tell me that it is a magical darkness. I would say that as far as Sparkles is concerned, you just see a wall of black.
And we'll go ahead and take a shot anyway, so let's see what happens.
Well, I mean, you're within 5 feet. You would have to step back, but I mean, if he wanted to make he can't see you, so he can't make an opportunity attack.
That's why I was like, I'll take the gamble. And I imagine that's at disadvantage, correct?
It is. Yeah, so I mean, I guess all
attacks have advantage.
So it would be canceled out, so it's just a normal attack.
Okay, and then I will, for fun, I will use my new feat of sharpshooter.
Okay.
Let's see, 17 plus 9, 21 total.
I am pretty positive, and I'm correct. That hits.
That's going to be that. I will use my pixies to push him further in. 5 foot further in.
Okay.
That should be it. For 15 damage.
Okay. All right.
That's it, really.
Okay. Edith, what would you like to do?
Can I zap somebody? Like, I looked at the description and it just said a target of your choosing. It didn't say how to see them necessarily, so I think I can still zap Manshoon.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say that you need to have line of sight on them. I think they just kind of act like a lightning rod.
I only got 13, so
Nope, that is a miss.
damn it. All right, and then I don't know if I use anything else without having to see them.
Well, I mean, you don't have to have line of sight to cast fireball if you're just shooting it to an area. You're just throwing a fireball into the blackness.
I've never done fireball. Let's try it. I'm gonna mark off 5 charges on this thing.
So they can make a dex save at disadvantage. So Manshoon.
They can't see it coming.
Actually, Manshoon gets a normal roll because he has advantage normally, so that cancels out his roll. 18, I believe, saves. And Erstal Floxen is at disadvantage.
Oh shit.
12 does not save. So Erstal Floxen will take a full 8d6 damage, and Manshoon will take half.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna use the dice roller because I don't know if I can track down that many.
Right, I know. It's like the the different role playing games. Can I do the thing? Shadowrun. You can do the thing, but you're gonna need a bathtub full of D10s.
I got 30 all there.
Okay, so Floxen takes. Ooh,
God
goddamn.
damn.
Yeah, he's smarting, but he's. I'm not dead yet.
He's crispy, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Manshoon takes 15. That hurts. Now, actually, though, hold on. I need to look at something real quick here on simulacrums.
Alrighty.
I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but in my brain, it would make sense.
Doesn't the Staff of Power raise her spell save DC?
By 2.
It says +2 to AC spell
I guess
attack
so.
saving throws.
All right.
Oh, I guess it's the robe that increases your spell save DC.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. It's okay.
Okay, so yeah, they both take damage. Erstal eats a whole lot of shit. What do you guys want to do? Or I guess it's his turn, isn't it? So Erstal.
Starts his turn.
Yep.
Takes 2d6 cold damage. 8 this time.
Yep, and that so you hear Sparkles. You hear something flop and hit the ground. Emperor King, what would you like to do?
I will come up the stairs and copy Edith and fireball the whole room to the right side.
Okay. So Manshoon gets a dex save.
And he's blinded, so it nets. Yay!
13 fails. He'll take all 8d6.
A little more than that. The 31 I rolled.
Okay. So, Al. But he's still standing.
So are we, and that's the
Yeah, that's the crux of it. You guys are still standing as well. You won, but so did he.
And then I'll move back down and hide around the corner while I maintain the hunger area.
Okay. Manshoon.
I'll have the imp ready to help Sparkles, depending on what comes around the corner. Starts his turn and takes his 2d6.
Yes.
That is 11 this time.
Okay.
Wasn't he also supposed to be taking something from the storm?
Yes.
She zapped him.
Well, not the zap, but at the beginning, the bludgeoning.
Yes. Yeah, he's going to take bludgeoning damage.
Good call.
Yeah, it's a bad room to be in.
Yes.
Did Cameron step away?
Oh, I'm here. So I rolled I only got 3.
Okay.
For 2d6. That's pretty
And
crap.
he is going to run down the stairs. Actually, he can get to that door. And he is going to cast Wall of Force right there. So that you can't follow him.
Rude.
Sparkles, what would you like to do?
That's a good question. So basically, if I circle back down, I'll be in 9 and be able to go to 8, correct?
Correct. And I would say let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could get into 8 with a regular move. If you double move at the base of these stairs, you have another 30 feet of movement. I mean, if you dash.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily know that you want to run up and get right into his face, but...
Well, I'll get to there as I'm running through 9. I'll be like, I heard him go up the other stairs.
Okay.
And for my action, I will switch on Twilight Sanctuary.
Good idea.
Yep, we'll go with that.
Okay. So, Edith, Sparkles lets you know that he went down the other stairs, and so he runs past you. He goes back down the way you guys came. He's trying to loop around.
Okay, so I don't think I can keep concentrating on the storm sphere.
Okay.
So we'll get rid of that. And then there's still a big pit of darkness in the room, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I can't really do anything about that. All right, let's see. So which way should I run?
So he ran, Sparkles went back down the stairs to 8.
Okay. So it's like 10. God, these are big.
Yeah.
All right. I think I can catch up with Sparkles. on my turn.
Yeah, and I would say that you have another 10 feet of movement, so you can get closer to that door if you want.
Maybe I should cast Expeditious Retreat or something. I'll do that. I have lots of spell slots.
Actually, you have another 20 feet of movement.
Okay.
My bad.
Let me see here.
Or if
So
you
I
got
can
strike.
dash as a bonus action, I guess, now. So
Yeah?
I can get out there then. All right, that's as much as I could do on my turn.
Okay.
Oh, since you went through Twilight, you got 7 temporary hit points.
Why, thank you.
7 temporary hit points is twice as good as not having any.
Maybe 7 times. Oh.
7 times better than 0. Empiking, what would you like to do?
I will follow the party, but cannot quite. I think I'm like right at the bottom. Hold on here.
I'm looking forward to in our next campaign because a lot of these spells don't exist. You know, if Jeff wants to play a magic user on his downtime, he'd be like, you know what? Well, I'm just going to make Jeff's black tentacles.
Along with the belt.
Yes, it's just a piece of string with a bunch of used condoms hanging off of it.
All right. Actually, I'll dash. I might as well.
So you're dropping
nothing
your blackness, or are you leaving?
I don't need to. I don't have another
you-
spell to cast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, all right.
I'm just saying I can use another move to back up Edith on my way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And the imp ready for save help if we need it.
Okay. All right. Manshoon. He opens this door and casts lightning bolt.
Mm.
From his staff. And so that'll be a 5th level version. Edith and Empiking need to make a DC 21 dex save.
Edith, use the advantage.
I didn't make it.
Neither did I.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Don't forget about the 7.
You each take 48 lightning damage.
41.
Thank God.
I have some hit points left.
And
Fireball.
then he will he's got another 15 feet of movement. Bravely run away. Sparkles, you see this lightning bolt come flashing down the hallway. What would you like to do?
Refill for max 10 points at 9.
Okay.
Nice.
That's as far as I can get, which is actually perfect. Start with Edith. Wand of Healing for max of the 4 that I can do from it at one time. Reroll ones. Let's see. 10, 16, 18 total heal.
Thank you so much.
And for bonus action, where is it? You can have burn. I will do a healing word on Ipicking for level 3.
More than 0.
I'm still thinking about Jeff making up his own spells. And the next, I'm going to make my own black tentacles with blackjack and hookers.
That's going to be 12 for Ipicking.
No?
Bonus, regular, movement, that's all I can do.
Okay. So, Edith, I don't know how healthy you are or how you feel about it. It is your turn.
All right. I'm going to use a bonus action to dash up to him and use that vampiric touch and try and get some hit points back.
Okay.
Freaking jerk. Hold on. Let's see.
Slap him like he's a drunk Southern widow.
It says make a melee spell attack. Do you still use your spell attack bonus on that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So that's like 23.
That hits.
Yeah. It's gonna work. 3d6 necrotic damage, and I'll get half of that back as hit points. Sweet. 14.
Ooh, okay.
7.
A 2-player swing.
Okay. So you got 7 back. Okay. Anything with a bonus action?
My bonus action was to dash.
Oh, that's right. That's right. King.
I'll move up to the doorway and blasty blast the Manshoon.
Go for it. Shit, with the way your Eldritch Blasts go, if you hit him,
Don't think a 16 hits.
Does not.
Second one, 17.
Is a miss.
Probably also not a hit. Dang it.
Manshoon. This is the final battle.
Well, I have 5 feet to move back.
Does Sparkles have resurrection?
God, no. I'm a level 3 cleric, level 3 ranger.
Shit.
When I was designing the character, if I had known this, I would have not probably taken any ranger spells.
Oh, I won't go out on a sad note.
I got wish. Whatever. People could take the wish ring off of my dead finger and resurrect me.
That's true. That is very true.
I wish he was a baby so I could punch him in the face.
That is very true. How many hit points does Edith have?
I got 35.
That's not good for Edith. So he's going to cast his one and only power word kill, and Edith dies.
All right, folks.
Now,
I lived a full life.
actually, and that's
Does that
not...
just drop it to 0?
No.
If they're under 100.
If they're under 100, they are dead. No death saves, dead.
Hmm.
And then he... boldened by his maneuvering. He'll move here. Sparkles. He doesn't have a whole lot left to him.
It's getting out of range. Ah! Would I be able to see him from here?
No. Let me see.
Because even if it counts as 3/4 cover with spells or sniper shot, it doesn't matter to me.
I would say that if he was sniper shot, you could hit him. Otherwise, I mean, he would have 3/4 cover, but you could hit him.
You killed my grandma. Yep. I'm gonna take the shot.
Okay.
Oh. 20? Soft 20?
That hits. And don't forget, you have Hunter's Mark on him as well.
Yep. But with this high AC, I wasn't using the actual spell sniper feature or sniper shot feature, the -5 for the +10.
Oh, yeah. No, his AC's high enough. You probably don't want to do that.
8, 6. And with my pixies, it says I can move them any direction, or 5 foot in any direction.
Yeah.
I will pull him more into the doorway, so Impa King will have a better shot at him.
Nice. Thank you.
Okay.
Uh, 8, 10 damage.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I can do.
All right. Edith is down. Impa King, what would you like to do?
I think if I just come in the door, I ignore 3/4 as well, so I can shoot him.
Yeah.
I will use the Imp's advantage on my first roll.
Okay.
There we go. $15 with the first one.
And he goes down into a slushy puddle, and the simulacrum is no more.
We'll go kick the slush.
So
he's the slush. Sparkles will attempt to take the wish ring and start working on bringing Grandma back.
okay, so you guys take a short rest to essentially wish back Edith. I went
Yeah,
into the light.
I'll mark a wish off of the ring.
Yeah, you should have what, one wish left, or
I got one wish left.
and so wow, that I was right. That worked out really well. You guys cleared the dungeon. So you have successfully ended the threat of Manshoon from Waterdeep, and you return back to the city heroes, and you all are added into Force Grey. You have you get Renown 3 with Force Grey. And you are kind of you are all given a title as protectors of Waterdeep.
Sweet.
And you go forth to live out and probably have further adventures, running the Troll Skull Manor, your tavern in the North Ward as heroes, and the subject of many a bard's tale across taverns all across Waterdeep.
I bet nobody fucks around in our bar.
Right? Don't mess around with the old lady. She fucking died and came back. So, that is how we will end our Waterdeep campaign. And so the next session, so starting next week, we will make characters for Brawnhaven, which anybody, Cameron, have you ever played old basic D&D?
No, so it'll be new.
So character creation is going to go really fast because so a couple of things to go over of how different it is. The first major difference is that there are no skills. So everything that is a skill is actually handled with an ability check. And the way ability checks work is you roll a d20. So let's say that you're trying to walk across a beam to cross a chasm. That would be a dexterity ability check. You would roll a d20. You get to subtract your bonus, or if you have a bonus to your modifier, you can subtract it. If you have a negative, you have to add it. But you want to roll under your ability. And it's that way for just about any skill. But for the most part, rather than having people roll for things, here's the benefit of the old games. You tell me what you want to do, and we work out how to do it. So a lot of things, especially charisma and social interaction, is going to be based off of, how you describe what you're doing. Another example, so if somebody's playing... So if the party has a thief and, you want him to be the trap monkey, you're at low levels especially, if you're relying on the thief to go into the dungeon and find all the traps just by making skill checks, you're probably going to be going through thieves a lot. So
Okay.
so this is where the old jokes about, well, everybody buys a 10-foot pole and things like that, because you're checking for traps. You might bring a water skin and be like, well, I'm going to pour some water onto the floor to see if it seeps down, if there's a trap door here, or things of that nature. But one of the real big benefits to it is, like, you can say things like, well, I want to try to stab the troll in the eye, and if you hit, well, then you stab him in the eye, and now the troll is blinded and will have a negative to his attack. Not that there's hit locations per se, but you can do that kind of stuff. The rules don't limit you in what you're able to do, which is my biggest complaint with 5th edition, is that they added so many rules in an attempt to make everything capable that they actually limited the player's imagination. That is no longer a limiting factor. So what I would imagine is that the biggest thing will be unlearning some things, what I refer to as bad habits that 5th edition has taught everybody. But other than that, it's still the same system. So a nat 20 is still a critical hit. For crits, we're going to... Because there's no real rules for critical damage, I'm just going to say that on a nat 20, it does maximum weapon damage. And the reason for doing just maximum is that 18, 19s, and 20s have special effects for other weapons, magic weapons, like a weapon of slicing or a vorpal. Special things happen on those numbers. And of course, in that one will be a auto fail on an attack roll. It could possibly, depending on what you're doing, it could be a fumble. But yeah, character creation is going to be really quick. We won't go with the usual way. The way they used to do is they roll 3d6 down the line for stats, and you get what you get. I'm not going to make you do that. I'll make you can roll 3d6 for the 6 stats and place them wherever you want. I'm also going to allow you guys to take maximum hit points plus your Constitution modifier, or minus your Con modifier, depending, for starting, because it can be rather lethal. And so I'm going to just give you guys at first level maximum hit points. And then there is the old school armory. If you don't want to go through and buy each individual piece of starting equipment, the old school armory book does have kits. So you can be like, oh, well, I'm a magic user. Well, what does a magic user purchase as a basic kit? And it's like, well, here's what this kit is. It costs this much gold, and that's what you would start with. It's similar in the idea of like the Adventurers Pack or the Explorers Pack kind of idea from 5th edition, except that it'll have whatever. I think there's more options available than just those kits. Here's I will say, we will obviously are going to want some basics. You're going to want some kind of martial character. Fighters. We're going to use. There's an optional rule for combat talents, and we're gonna use that instead of weapon specialization. Fighters can take a combat talent for weapon specialization, which gives them like a +2 to attack, or is it +1? I think it's +1. +1 to attack and damage rolls. I'd have to look it up again. But you get that at first level, 4th level, and 8th level, I believe. You get to pick a combat talent. They work kind of like feats. So, and there's numerous ones, but weapon specialization is one of them that I highly recommend. But we'll go through that at the time.
That's always one of my favorites for feats.
Yeah.
Weapon specialization.
Yeah, weapon specialization is a really good one. There's some other one. There's another one like leadership. So like everybody within 30 feet, I believe, gets any hirelings or retainers gets a bonus to loyalty or morale, and I think everybody else gets like a +1 to their saves or something like that. So there's some feats there for fighters that are really good. Paladin, of course, is a natural choice for a martial type. You will want a cleric. Here is one downside for clerics, is that at level 1, clerics don't get any spell slots. So you're kind of you do get a holy symbol, and I think you can turn undead. But aside from that, you're going to be you're learning to be clerical. So your healing classes are druids and clerics, although druids at no point that I've seen get any kind of resurrection. So clerics are a clear and straight choice. You'll want a thief, either a thief or an acrobat or something like that. So yes, acrobat is a class. So the old D&D cartoon wasn't full of shit. There is actually an acrobat class that can do some pretty amazing things, especially with said 10-foot poles. And yeah, so we will start out. We'll make characters, give some background on the world, and get you into Braunhaven. And I don't know. I'm excited. We get to visit my planet, my universe.
I'm gonna watch some videos on Old School Essentials and stuff, and
definitely, yeah. I mean, definitely, yeah. And I mean, there is a since with the size of this particular group, I don't know. I think we'll probably be okay as far as XP goes. There's a possibility that I might throw in some pre-written adventures and stuff too. But yeah, I would definitely check out some YouTube stuff on Old School Essentials or BX Gaming. Usually if you do a search for OSR, you'll find numerous videos available. So.
Cool. Looking forward to it.
Well, I hope to be done with my mod project and join after March.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know, Gabe will probably be here. We'll eyeball it. Maybe since Brian has already said he'll be out next week, maybe we'll start week after next and just Let's just plan now. We'll take off next Saturday, and that way Brian can start fresh with us, and that will give us a week off, and you guys can do whatever research you want. But like I said, the books are available on the file server, so peruse them.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I'll stay in touch, and if I see I got a weekend or two available, I'll try to jump in.
Sure. Yeah, I would love to have you. So you know.
But yeah, I'll stay in touch.
Okay. Yeah, and you are always welcome whenever you're ready to come back. The door's always open for you.
Definitely.
Looking forward to it.
I will catch you guys up soon. Take care.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right, have a good one, guys. I will see you in 2 weeks.
Yep.